I started a long time ago in 1981 in Paris, and I didn't want to imitate American graffiti because we have in France we have our own culture, and at that time in 1981 I felt that it was not appropriate to make tags or pieces in the street of Paris because the architecture is completely different than in New York, and also the culture. So I tried to introduce a new way of thinking. In 1981, I made only rats in the streets because Paris was full of rats, and I read somewhere that there is more rats in Paris than people living in the city. So I was very impressed by that, and I wanted to say to the French people, to the Parisian, that oh yes, your city is beautiful, it's old city and everything is beautiful, but you have to know also that beneath the city there is a society of wild animals living, and you don't even know that there are millions of rats in the caves of the buildings, or in the subway, or everywhere in Paris, you know. So they asked me to make many rats on a piece of wood, and so I tried to mix the rats with a character, a guy playing violin, which remind maybe the story of the man who was playing flute, and I think it's a German story, you know, that it was in a village in the Middle Age, and the village was full of rats, and the people from the village asked to the one man to play music to attract the rat, to kill them, and for this reason they said to the guy, "We're gonna give you money if you can do that," and the guy did. He make it, you know. He attract the rats and killed the rats, and the people from the village didn't give him the money that he deserved for that. It's an old story, but it's a true story from the Middle Age.